Good evening and welcome to Gate City Blue Devil basketball on GC TV. Tonight our boys will be playing Sullivan South Rebels, and we're about ready to have the starting lineups.
And starting for Sullivan South at guard will be number 5, Ben Conway, Evan Tolley, also Brad Conkin, Bo Haldren, the big guy, and Levi Ashworth, the bigger guy.
He is big and he is bigger. You got that correct.
Brad Conkin, in the earlier meeting between these two teams that Gate City won at South back in December, Brad Conkin had 22 points to lead Sullivan South, and Haldren had 16. Starting lineups now for the Blue Devils will be Jesse McMurray and Nate Clark, so they'll be the guards. Josh Kilgore and Marquis Stepp at the forwards, and the post player, 33, Luke Humphreys. And they will now get, or not now, but pretty soon we'll get this one underway.
Yes. Before we get started tonight, I'd like to tell everyone that the sponsors for tonight's game are the Town of Gate City, Darter Brothers Chevrolet, State Line Graphics, Weber City Drug, Farm Bureau Insurance, New People's Bank, Scott County Long Distance, Delegate Terry Kilgore, Carter Trent Scott County Funeral Home, and Fairway Ford Volkswagen. What did he say?
Just making sure that I didn't need to move my car. If I did, I'd have to put it on the sidewalk.
Well, I'm close to the circle out here, so.
So for South, it'll be Ashworth. For Gate City, Kilgore. Of course, as in most games out this year,
he had a foot and a half on him.
Yeah, Gate City had a size disadvantage, but we're not even going to talk about that anymore.
No.
Here's the ball tip.
Kilgore gets the tip.
Kilgore steals the tip on Ashworth, and Gate City will have it to start. It'll be Clark with it. Nate has it. Gets it out front to Kilgore. Now to McMurray. Swinging around over here to Luke Humphreys. Near side out on top, E-step. E-step back to Clark. Back to E-step between the rings with it. E-step back to Luke Humphreys. He'll fire the three. Shot no good. Rebound pulled out there, Haldren. Haldren gets it to Conway, quickly ahead to Tolley. Tolley to Conkin. Conkin's guarded by Kilgore. Tolley with it along the baseline, back to Conkin. Left open for the three, shot no good. Rebound tipped around, Ashworth has it. Ashworth spin move, shoots off the glass, no good. Rebound Kilgore for the Blue Devils.
That young man could jump.
Kilgore quickly with it in front court, gets it to McMurray for three, shot short. Rebound Tolley. Tolley with it, picks up his dribble. Somebody needs to come and help him. It'll be Conkin. Now get it back to Tolley. Tolley walks a mile, no call.
Yes, he did.
Shot off glass good by Evan Tolley.
2-0 Rebels.
Here's Kilgore with it. Kilgore drives to the bucket. His shot up won't go. Luke Humphreys has it. His put back blocked away by Ashworth. 2-0. South leads here early. Gate City will have McMurray to throw it in. Ashworth a good 6'9". Humphreys gets it over to Clark. Clark gets it down low to E-step, and he's fouled as he shoots. Foul will be, I guess, on Ashworth. It is his first. And Marquis Stepp to the line for the Blue Devils to shoot two.
Got the big man up front to rebound.
Well, let's put it like this. Free throw up, no good by E-step. If Gate City misses a free throw and gets a rebound, South should be embarrassed.
Yeah. You're right.
So Mark set to shoot his second of two. Free throw on the way is good.
2-1.
Haldren throws it into Conway. Seems like Conway's been there forever, he and Haldren. And Conkin, for that matter. Here's Conkin, the ball tipped by Kilgore, thrown away E-step. 2-1, South leads. E-step races across the timeline with it. Picks up his dribble, gets it over here now left side. That's Clark. Clark penetrates, gets it to McMurray. He'll launch a three shot, no good. Rebound Ashworth. almost loses it out of bounds, runs it down, hands it over to Conway, and foul be called on Jesse McMurray. And McMurray hit with a technical foul, so that'll be 2 fouls.
That's not good early.
So McMurray gets 2 fouls. And Chuck Starnes
getting coached a little bit.
Well, he's explaining to Coach Vermillion what he said, and not much of nothing, I'm sure.
Oh, yes.
Free throw, good, 1 out of 2 by Conklin. And it'll be Sullivan South ball. They lead 2-1. No, let's see.
Should be 3-1.
Yeah, it should be 3-1. And now we're set to go.
Still haven't put the points on the board.
Here's Ashworth, and he has it go off his hands out of bounds.
There they went. It's 3-1.
So Gate City with it. Michael Rogers checked in for Jesse McMurray. Luke Humphreys has it for Gate City. Luke between the rings, gets it over to Kilgore. Now to Clark. Gets it over to Eastep. Eastep drives along the baseline. Kicks it back to Rogers, and he's called for traveling. So off the turnover, it goes to the Rebels. Haldren. Actually, it will be Conklin to throw it in. Gets it into Conaway, back to Conklin. Conklin in front court to Haldren. Haldren picks up his dribble, needs help, gets it over to Conway. Now Rebels with an advantage. Conway drives down, shot up, no good. Rebound, Eastep out of the tip. Eastep brings it across the timeline for Gate City. Now back to Clark to Kilgore. Kilgore gets it back to Nate Clark. Kilgore cuts through, can't get it to him. Now out on top, Eastep. Right side, Luke Humphreys. Luke out on top, Kilgore. Kilgore puts it on the ground, and he's knocked to the ground. He put it on the floor. Foul will be on 14, Conklin, his second. Jamie Hackney in for Mark Eastep for Gate City. So Gate City's Clark. Throw it in, right of his own bucket. Nate lobs it in to Hackney. It's stolen away, though, by Conklin.
He loses it.
Well, he'll run it down, maybe. Conklin has it, lobs it over to Conway. Conway has it. Hits it left side to Tolley. Tolley to Ashworth. Ashworth backs in, and he'll be held and fouled, they say, by Luke Humphreys. Foul on Luke is his first. Team's third. It'll be Rebels ball. And it comes to Haldren. His shot up from in front. It'll go. So Haldren with the bucket.
5-1.
Clark for Gate City has it. It's it to Kilgore. Around to Rogers. Rogers back to Clark. 2-3 zone by the Rebels. Clark gets it out to Rogers. Now left side, Kilgore. Kilgore skips it over to Clark. Clark lobs it back over to Rogers. Rogers puts it on the floor. Can't get the baseline. Lobs it back out front to Clark. Clark puts it on the floor. Gets it back to Kilgore. He'll stop, pop a 3 shot short. Rebound Ashworth. Ashworth gets it ahead to Conklin. The ball almost stolen by Clark. It'll go
out of bounds.
Out of bounds. It'll belong to the Rebels. Tyler Parks, Jesse McMurray, Will Humphreys in for Gate City. Luke Humphreys, Michael Rogers, Nate Clark check out. Conklin to throw it in. Gets it in to Conaway, back to Conklin. Conklin picks up his dribble. Gets it to Ashworth. Ashworth spins, leads it off down low. Haldren shot up, blocked away by Hackney. Coming out there with it, McMurray.
I like that.
McMurray has it for Gate City. Stops, pops a jumper, no good. Rebound, Hackney had a hand on it. Will Humphreys will run it down. Good job by Hackney to keep it alive. McMurray gets it over to Parks. Parks Now with it, that is Hackney. Out on top, McMurray. He'll launch a three-shot.
In there.
Jesse McMurray for three, and the Blue Devils back within one. It's 5-4. Haldren has it. Gets it to Conaway. Now Conkin. Now Ashworth down low. Tolley shot up. Good. Tolley with the bucket. 7-4. McMurray couldn't do much about it already with 2 fouls. Parks for Gate City. Tyler lobs it over here in the corner to McMurray. Back to Parks. Swinging around now between the rings. Hackney right side, that's Kilgore. Back to McMurray. McMurray's jumper, no good. Rebound. Tolley gets it over to Conaway. Conaway tries to get the baseline, spins down low, leaves it back for Haldren. Now left side, Conkin. Conkin stops, spots, 15-footer good. Conkin, timeout, Gate City. They trail 9-4, 2:49 to go first quarter. We'll be back.
We're back. South pulled out ahead, 9-4. Down 2:45 to play in the first period. The Devils have the ball.
That'll be Tyler Parks with Gate City. Over to E-Step. E-Step drives along the baseline. Shot up, no good, but he's fouled. Good drive along the baseline by E-Step. Foul will be on 32, Tyler Cole, his first, team's third. Mark E-Step shooting 2 for Gate City. Gate City held to 1 field goal so far in the first 5.5 minutes.
That's good. 9-5.
Free throw E-Step again is this time short. Conaway with it for the Rebels. Gets it in front court to Cole. Cole has it, picks up his dribble, needs help, and he throws it away.
Yes, he does. Steps out.
Yeah, I think he expected Tolley to cut a little quicker to the bucket than he did.
Ball back to the Blue Devils. Still trailing before, 9-5.
Parks, Hackney, E-Step, Will Humphreys, Jesse McMurray on the floor for Gate City. Parks has it, gets it to McMurray. McMurray gets it around left side to E-Step. Back to McMurray, now swinging around to Parks. Parks works right side with it. Back out on top, Hackney. Now to E-Step. E-Step has it. Now that's Hackney. Hackney puts it on the floor, takes it to the whole shot up, no good, but he's fouled. Foul will be on Tyler Cole, his second. Jamie Hackney to shoot 2 for Gate City. Jamie a big night last night. 16 points for Gate City in their win over Appalachia. Gate City was led in scoring last night by Josh Kilgore. Hackney's free throw good.
9-6.
Ashworth back into the lineup. Hackney's second free throw is also
good. Devils back within 2, 9-7.
So the Rebels with it. That's Spud Roberts who's checked in. Roberts has it. Drives all the way down. Leaves it off for Conkin. Conkin has it stripped away, and they're going to say a foul on Tyler Parks. Foul on Parks will be his first. Team's 4th. Substitutions, Nate Clark in for Tyler Parks. 9-7. South leads. A minute 41 to go here. I think a lob into Ashworth would be something they'd look at here, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Instead, it comes into Conaway. Conaway. Here's a long 3 by Conkin. No good. Ashworth put back. No good. Roberts has it. Smallest man on the floor.
He's a feisty little fella.
Ashworth leaves it off down low for Haldren. Shot up. No good. Foul. Jamie Hackney. Actually, that was Conkin on the shot. Hackney does pick up the foul, his first. And it'll be Brad Conkin at the line shooting 2 for the Rebels.
In our first varsity contest tonight, our Lady Devils were victorious 60-52 over the Lady Rebels.
Free throw by Conkin's no good. Well, it's a 4-game set. Both JVs, both varsities playing. Our JV girls and JV boys lost earlier today. Score remains 9-7, 1:25 to go here in the first quarter. South has Brad Conklin to shoot his second free throw, which this one is good.
Score is 10-7. Favor the Rebels.
Clark for Gate City with it. And we're going to have a foul called on the Rebels, 20, Roberts. Like you said, Roberts, he's call him Spud Roberts. He's
a fire plug.
Yes, he is.
Young man's a go-getter.
They say 5'6". That might be generous.
Yes.
Clark for Gate City has it left side. Out on top, Will Humphreys flips it back to McMurray. Now over to Hackney. Hackney puts it on the floor, gets it back to Clark. Clark makes a move, spins, gets it to Hackney. Hackney stops, pops off the glass. Oh, won't go.
In and out.
And we're going to have a foul call on Mark Estep. It'll be his first. That'll be the team's 6th. Josh Kilgore in for Estep. 10-7, South leads, 54 seconds to go first quarter. South on the inbounds, that's Roberts. Roberts, a junior for the Rebels. Conaway with it. Conaway puts it on the floor, picks up his dribble, and throws it away. Tried to get it down low to Aaron Willie, who's checked in.
Just couldn't handle it.
10-7, Gate City trails. Having trouble scoring. Clark has it for Gate City. Gets it down low to Hackney, and it goes out of bounds. Another turnover.
Just couldn't handle it. He's just a little too hard.
Luke Humphreys in for Gate City, placing Jamie Hackney. 10-7. Gate City trailing. South will have it. Willie to throw it in. Gets it into Roberts. McMurray obviously knows he's got to be careful here. Yeah, thank you, Chuck.
There you go.
Well, as whistle happy as he's been,
I just wondered.
He was late on that one.
22 seconds to play in the first period.
Kilgore gets it into Clark. Gate City will hold it for the final shot. Clark gets it to Kilgore right side. Out front to McMurray.
10 seconds.
Clark with it. 7 seconds.
Put the ball up, boys. 5.
Clark lobs it down low for Kilgore. His reverse layup no good, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. With the score, the Sullivan South Rebels 10, the Gate City Blue Devils 7. We'll be back to the second quarter after this.
We're back for the start of the second period. Our Devils are trailing the Sullivan South Rebels 10-7. The Rebels will have the basketball.
That'll be Conklin to throw it in. Puts it into Ashworth, tosses it back to Conklin. Conklin to Conaway. Conaway with it. And that's an illegal screen. Well, okay, they're going to call a 5-second violation. Looked to me like Aldrin just kind of threw a shoulder down there to set that screen with, but off the turnover, that kind of hurt, actually. Shouldn't hit yourself in the head. Make matters worse, I did it again. Just underway, second quarter, 10-7, South leads. Clark has it. Gets it out front to Humphreys. Now to McMurray. Back to Nate Clark. Clark back to Luke Humphreys. Now with it, Clark back to Wheel. Now to Jesse. McMurray has it. Now Kilgore with it. Back to Clark. Here cutting to the buckets. Kilgore loses possession. Gets it to McMurray. His jumper for 3.
In there. The Devils tied up. 10.
Aldrin has it. Gets it over to Conaway. With it is Conklin, and he loses it. They say he tipped out of bounds by Kilgore. I guess it was. I wasn't looking.
It looked like it did.
Conklin will throw it in. Gets it into Conaway. Conaway Back to Conklin, now to Ashworth. His hook shot, yuck. And what do we got? A held ball. Possession there goes to Gate City. Yeah?
That's getting a little rough down under.
Yeah, that jump hook, that time was a little short.
Yes, it was.
We're tied at 10. Gate City has the ball.
Looking to get the lead for the first time tonight.
Clark with it for Gate City. Gets it to Humphreys, back to McMurray. McMurray has it, stops, pops a three shot, won't go.
This will not go.
Rebound Conklin. Gets it over to Conaway. Now Tolley with it. Tolley lobs it over for Conklin. Conklin back to Tolley. Gets it down low to Haldren. Haldren turns, shoots from 12, shot no good. Rebound Kilgore. Kilgore quickly gets it ahead to McMurray. Jesse has it. Now Nate Clark between the rings. Clark puts it over to McMurray. McMurray gets it in the corner to Kilgore. Kilgore tries to make a move, has his shot blocked, taken away from him by Ashworth. Quickly, this is Tolley with it for the Rebels. Ashworth has it. Ashworth shot up, no good. Ashworth gets a rebound, put back. No good. Fought for, coming out there with it. Clark for the Blue Devils. Clark has it, gets it over to McMurray. McMurray stops, pops a three shot, no good. Rebound, skying for it. The Blue Devils Humphrey shot, no good. Foul call.
So far, it's been a low-scoring contest. Of course, both these teams played last night, so you know they're not up to par.
Ashworth picks up his second. Jesse struggled shooting the ball a little bit last night, and doing the same here tonight. All good shooters have that. I mean, they go through that sometimes. And there's only one way to get out of it. That's keep shooting.
That's it.
Free throw, Luke Humphreys, no good. City. Only 4-7 from the free throw line so far. Score tied at 10. Nobody on Gate City with only 2 field goals, both of them by Jesse McMurray. Nobody else has a field goal. Free throw Luke, no good again. Rebound Cole, now Conaway. Tyler Parks into the lineup. Conaway gets it over to Leeson. Leeson, right corner Conaway. Conaway back out front. Leeson, his jumper from the foul line, no good. Rebound Hackney for Gate City. Hackney across the timeline, gets it to Parks. Over in the corner to McMurray. McMurray with it, now tosses it over to Hackney. Back to Luke Humphreys, out on top Parks. Parks to Hackney. Now McMurray, Hackney. Back to McMurray. McMurray, back to Parks. Now to E-Step. E-Step gets it back to McMurray. McMurray drives in the lane, stops his shot up, no good, but he's fouled.
I thought that was going to roll that
Conaway picks up the foul, his first.
crowd is unhappy.
Jesse McMurray to shoot 2, but before he does, we'll have a timeout on the floor. 4:28 to go here in the first half. We're tied at 10.
Okay, Jesse McMurray will be at the line. Lead the young man good shooting 2.
So Jesse, as you said, shooting 2 in a tie game at 10. Very low scoring game. We've played a quarter and a half. Free throw McMurray good.
The Devils' first lead of the night.
McMurray's free throw good.
12-10. Devils out front for the first time.
Conaway has it. Now gets it to Cole, and Cole will be called for traveling. So it'll be Gate City's basketball off the turnover. Jamie Hackney to throw it in. Gets it in to McMurray. Now Clark. Clark has it. Gets it over to McMurray. McMurray's guarded by Conaway. McMurray, baseline jumper up. Won't go. Rebound. Jamie Hackney. Hackney's put back.
That was a 4-point lead. 14-10.
Here's ball tipped in backcourt, and it'll go
off the ball.
Off a Cole. It'll belong to Gate City. So Cole will check out. Couple of turnovers there. McMurray to throw it in. Hits it in the corner to Clark. Clark drives along the baseline. Shot off the glass, no good, but he's fouled by David. That's Daniel Leeson. And Nate Clark for Gate City will be shooting too. Free throw, Clark.
Good. That was a 5-point lead.
South yet to score in the quarter. We've played 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Free throw, Clark.
Good. 6 points. 16-10. Biggest lead the Devils have had. Probably the only lead we've had here.
Here's
the first half.
In front court to Conklin, left alone for the 3 shot, no good. Rebound run down by Conaway. Conaway drives, shot off the glass, missed it, and we're going to have a foul call on Luke Humphreys. Luke Humphreys picks up his second. That'll be the team's 7th. And to the line to shoot 1-on-1 will be Ben Conaway. No, it'll be Bo Haldren. Haldren shooting 1-on-1. Will Humphreys in for Luke Humphreys. And Evan Tolley in to the lineup for Leeson for the Rebels. So Haldren shoots 1-on-1. Haldren's free throw on the way and is good. Haldren with the free throw. That's the first point of the quarter for the Rebels. Haldren with 3 points. He'll make it 4 if he hits both free throws.
12. Devils still the lead.
Clark now 2-3 zone. Thrown up there now by the Rebels. McMurray has it. Puts it back to Clark. McMurray left alone in the corner for 3. Shot good. I'll tell you right now, they won't play that long.
No.
They'll have, if they play zone, they'll have to do a box of some sort.
Devils with the lead, 19-12.
With the ball is Conklin. Gets it over to Tolley. Tolley gets it down low. It'll go off of Aaron Willie, and it'll belong to Gate City. So Gate City has the basketball. Nate Clark with it. Clark gets it over in the corner to McMurray. McMurray, he can't shoot, so we'll go around the horn to Kilgore. Kilgore will drive to the bucket. His shot up won't go.
No good.
So Kilgore will go to the line to shoot 1-on-1 as the foul is on 34. Aaron Willie. That's the 9th team foul on the Rebels. Josh Kilgore scoreless after having 20 last night. Free throw by Josh is good.
20-12.
Free throw Kilgore also good.
21-12. That was the biggest lead of the night.
Here's pass in front court to Conklin. Conklin takes it down, has it blocked away, maybe. I'm not sure. Coming out there with it, Clark for Gate City. Clark leaves it off down low. Shot by Kilgore, no good. Will Humphreys with a rebound. Humphreys put back blocked, and Humphreys scraps for it. Coming out there with it, South. Colley has it in front court. Carried the basketball. Yes, it did.
Nice pace here last bit.
So it'll be Gate City's basketball. East step.
The South crowd to get him
in, and Michael Rogers in. Jesse McMurray check out. That's a good move there. Jesse playing with 2 fouls. As long as he got a 9-point lead.
Yes.
Don't let him pick up that third here. Of course, Jesse's smart. He knows he's got 2 fouls. Clark has it, gets it over to East step. Back to Clark. Clark, his running jumper off the glass, no good. Rebound, Will Humphreys. Will forces one up from in front. It'll go.
That was an 11-point lead. 23-12.
Quickly the other way we go. This is Tolley. Tolley drives all the way down. Offensive foul called on Evan Tolley. Will Humphreys stands in, draws the charge. Give Will credit to him down here on the offensive end. Got the offensive rebound and the putback, and then hustles back, draws the charge. Well, they can call it Gate City cooking if they want, but when we went to Sullivan South shot 41 free throws.
You're a kid.
They made 30 out of 41. Gate City only 19 of 26. Outscored by 11 points at the free throw line and still won the game. And that's an offensive foul. I don't care if it's here or Kingsport, either one. Kilgore has it, almost loses it, gets it to East step. Gate City leads by 11, 1:38 to go first half. East step drives down, shot off glass, won't go. Rebound Halgren. And we're going to have an elbow on Halgren.
Oh.
And that's kind of a cheap call. Halgren will pick up the foul.
The South crowd is not happy.
Yeah, he cleared out with his elbow, but I'm sorry.
He threw it, but it didn't hit him.
Well, I mean, it didn't come close.
Yes.
That's a terrible call. Rogers on the inbound. Rogers looks, gets it into East step. East step gets it to Humphreys. Humphreys over to Kilgore. Kilgore, this will be, he slipped and failed. It was going to be an easy bucket.
Yes, it was.
Kilgore might have been tripped. The way Josh looked, he didn't. The look he had on his face was,
what happened?
What happened? So it's 23-12. We're going to have a foul called on Tyler Parks. Foul on Parks will be his second. That'll be a 1-and-1 to be shot by Ben Conaway.
Getting a little rowdy here right before half.
Well, that's okay.
Yes.
I tell you what, rowdy crowd's all right. You don't get a rowdy crowd when it's 70-30.
Oh, no.
Conaway, 1-and-1, free throw, no good. Rebound, Will Humphreys. Parks with it for Gate City, 1:16 first half. Parks behind the back, now to East step, to Kilgore. Gets it right side to Rogers. Michael Rogers with it, now out on top, Parks. Gate City not in any hurry. Will Humphreys puts it on the floor, stops, shot off the glass, no good. Will fight for the rebound, and we're going to have foul call.
What happened?
Well, I think we've got a foul on South. And that is on Spud Roberts, his second, and that'll put Will Humphreys at the line to shoot 2. So Will Humphreys shooting 2. Free throw by Humphreys.
Good.
24-12 the score. South with only 2 points to him in this second quarter. And that's not Gate City's fault. That's not home cooking. That's not anything. If you can't score but 2 points in the quarter, it ain't the referee's fault.
That's true.
Maybe the other team's keeping you from scoring. Humphreys free throw. Good.
Also good.
So, Gate City
25-12.
better than average so far at the free throw line tonight. Here's Roberts. Roberts has the ball tipped, stolen away, gets the ball up the floor to Parks for the layup. Won't go.
This won't go.
Yeah, a little late getting him the ball. Going the other way with it. This is Conklin, and he almost loses it out of bounds. Now gets it over to Roberts, 30 seconds to go. Roberts, 15-footer, swatted away by Rogers. Rogers comes up with it for the Blue Devils. Rogers across the timeline. Has it. Now stops, gives it to E-step. Gate City will set. Tyler Parks has it. He'll circle back out front with it between the rings. Now get it left side, Kilgore. And Gate City with the break. Got a foul called on Conklin. Foul on Conklin, his second. And Josh Kilgore will go to the line to shoot 2.
Almost called the referee with an illegal screen right there.
Well,
He got in the way of that play.
So Kilgore to shoot 2. Gate City. This will be their 18th foul shot here in the first half.
Let's make both of them.
That's the 17th one. It's good. (26-12), Gate City leads. Kilgore, second free throw, good.
Well, after trailing all the first quarter, the Devils have gotten out to a 15-point lead.
It is. Gate City is 14 of 18 from the free throw line, and they have made, I believe, 12 in a row. Roberts has it.
10 seconds.
No fouls here. Roberts gets it over to Leeson, back to Roberts. Roberts picks up his dribble, needs help.
They're not going to make a shot here.
And here's a long shot. Good.
Went in there.
That shot's good.
That's open up.
Daniel Leeson hits a big 3, and that'll be the end of the first half with the score. Gate City 27, Sullivan South 15.
All right, we're here at the start of the second half. Our Blue Devils have the lead, 27-15.
We'll take a look at the first half stats for Sullivan South. Evan Tolley had 4 points. Brad Conklin had 4 points. Daniel Leeson had 3. I wrote that down as that long shot at the end of the half as a 2, as a 3. Bo Haldren with 4. For Gate City, Jesse McMurray has 11. Nate Clark 2, Josh Kilgore 4, Mark E-step 2, Jamie Hackney 4, Will Humphries 4. 4 out of 7 from the free throw line was Sullivan South. Gate City had 14 out of 18 and 12 in a row.
They have the lead, and South has the ball.
So let's see if the Blue Devils can maintain the lead. Tolley has it, gets it over to Conaway. Conaway has pass tipped, thrown away by the Blue Devils. Clark comes out there with it for Gate City. Clark gets it right side McMurray. He'll not be more open than that.
My goodness. What a way to open the second half.
McMurray for 3, and the Devils
15-point lead.
Have doubled the score. Here's Haldren's 15-footer good. South has got to get Haldren more shots. Him and Conklin. Here's the pass. E-step runs it down, gets it back to Clark. Clark for Gate City. Cut to the bucket. Kilgore for layup good.
32-17.
Haldren with it in backcourt. Now brings it across the timeline. Picks up his dribble. Gate City puts spot pressure on the ball. And that's got to be 5.
That's it.
5-second violation. Gate City's kind of jumped in the South's face here a little bit.
Yes, they have.
One thing you want to do, you've got that big lead at halftime. Don't let them come back and make a run that first couple of minutes of the half. Clark with it for the Blue Devils. Clark hands it off to McMurray. McMurray has it, stops, pops the jumper, no good. Rebound Haldren. Haldren gets it over to Conway. Conway with it. Conway takes it all the way to the hole, has it tipped. Going to call a foul on Josh Kilgore. Foul on Kilgore is his first. Team's first here in the second half. Conway to throw it in. Gets it in the corner to Conklin. Conklin to Ashworth. Ashworth back down, shot off the glass, missed it. Rebound Kilgore. Skies for the rebound, tips it over to McMurray. Great effort by Kilgore. McMurray has it, takes it to the bucket, reverse layup. Good.
All right. Oh, the good-looking shot. Does it get any better?
No, it won't get much finer than that.
No.
So Jesse McMurray at the line trying to complete the three-point play. McMurray with 16, looking for 17. Bang.
It's in there. Our Devils have a 18-point lead.
Haldren on the inbounds has trouble. Now gets it into Ashworth. Now ahead to Conkin. Conkin puts it on the floor, drives around Humphreys, gets it off down low for the layup. Good by Evan Colley. Colley's 6 points. Here we go the other way. McMurray with it for Gate City. McMurray picks up his dribble, gets it to Clark. Clark off the screen by Luke Humphreys. Nothing wrong with that screen either. And we've got stoppage of play as Colley walked into a screen from Luke Humphreys, and there was absolutely nothing wrong with that.
The man is injured.
But he probably got the breath knocked out of him. I mean, Luke was standing there, both hands down to the side, just like he's supposed to. And that's like a blindside hit in football.
Yes, it is.
You get your head on a swivel, and if
he's leaving the gym.
He's just he's probably going out and try to catch his breath. So back to action. Clark has it for Gate City. E-step, gets it to McMurray. He'll launch the three shot there. McMurray off the pick by Nate Clark.
19-point lead.
Conkin has it, gets it to Conaway. Conaway drives down, shot off the glass, won't go. Rebound, Humphreys tips it over to Kilgore. Kilgore wants to run, has it in front court, takes it down, and his running one-hander won't go. Rebound, E-step had a hand on it. Who's got it? Kilgore shot, no good. Foul call. Gate City working hard, Tim. Working hard out there tonight.
Yes, they are.
Bo Haldren picks up the foul, his second.
They're not playing like they played last night. I mean, you know, it's being tired is what I'm.
There's a difference in who you're playing.
Yes.
I mean,
the level of play.
You got a big lead last night, and just kind of coasted in. You can't coast. You can't coast against South here tonight, and of course started a little slowly,
yes,
but really picked it up in the last the second quarter. And Kilgore at the free throw line missed the first, I believe.
What was it? 10-7 at the end of the first period.
Yes. Gate City's outscored them. What's that make it? 32-9 cents.
Yes. 20-point lead right now.
Leeson has it now down low. Haldren, and no, it's not. Stolen away by Luke Humphreys. Gets it over to McMurray. McMurray with it. Stops, pops a three. Shot won't go. Rebound. Who has it? Hackney had it, but I believe he was standing out of bounds. He is. So.
The young man for South has came back in the gym. He must be all right.
Conaway has it in front court. Guarded by Parks. Gets it over to Leeson. Now swinging around to Conaway. Back to Leeson. Leeson with it. Now Conaway. Conaway drives in the lane. His running jumper no good. Haldren has a hand on the rebound. Haldren has it stripped away by Luke Humphreys, and they're going to call a foul, they say, on Luke Humphreys. Foul on Luke will be his third. So 39-19 score. Gate City leads. Bo Haldren at the line shooting 2 for South. Haldren, free throw, good.
Good.
At Sullivan South, Conkin had 22 points tonight. He's got 4. Haldren had 16 tonight. He's got 7 so far.
Devils have kept them in check tonight.
Yes, they have.
Still have a 19-point lead. 39-20.
Free throw by Haldren is good. So Haldren hits them both. And we'll have a timeout. Timeout, Sullivan South. Gate City leads by 18. We'll be back.
Okay, we're back. Our Devils have the basketball lead 39-21.
4:47 to go here in the third quarter. Gate City with it. It's Parks, Hackney, Kilgore, Will Humphreys, and Michael Rogers on the floor for Gate City. Rogers has it. Here comes a double team. Gets it over to Hackney. Now right side Parks. And what do we have? Traveling called on Tyler Parks.
Well.
So South will have Wiley with it. Wiley will bring it in front court. Gets it over here to Conaway. Conaway gives it up to Leeson. Here's the cut to Wiley. Wiley shot off a glass, missed it. Halldren's put back good, and he's fouled by Jamie Hackney. Halldren's put back good. Hackney picks up his second, and he'll go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. This game certainly with plenty of time left to play yet.
Yes, it is.
Free throw by Halldren is good.
South back within 15. 39-24.
Parks with it for Gate City. Gets it to Kilgore, back to Parks. Right side Rogers, right corner Kilgore. Back to Rogers, and we'll have a timeout. Timeout on the floor by the Blue Devils. And we'll keep it right here, and
I guess we better.
Tim will read something.
Yes, I read the sponsors earlier. I guess I better read them again.
Yeah, for the second half, I guess.
For the second half.
Why
Sponsors
not?
for tonight's game. The town of Gate City, Darty Brothers Chevrolet, State Line Graphics, Weber City Drug, Farm Bureau Insurance, New People's Bank, Scott County Long Distance, Delegate Terry Kilgore, Carter Trent Scott County Funeral Home, and Fairway Ford Volkswagen. And if you would like a copy of tonight's game or any other program produced by GCTV, call the Gate City High School office at 386-7522. DVD copies are $25 and VHS copies are $15.
Gate City with the basketball. 4 minutes to go, third quarter, and a 15-point lead. Nate Clark has it. Clark gets it left side to Estep. Estep drives along the baseline, gets it back to Hackney. Now on top, McMurray with it. McMurray picks up his dribble, needs help. South coming with trying to turn the pressure up defensively. Here's Clark, drives all the way through. Leaves it off for McMurray. McMurray inside Will Humphreys, and what do we have, 3 seconds? Yep.
What happened?
3-second violation.
Okay.
So off the turnover, South has it, trailing by 15. Leeson will get it across the timeline. Leeson spins down the right of the lane, leaves it off to Tolley. His shot missed it, shot off the bottom of the goal. Coming up with it is Leeson. Leeson backs it back out. Leeson, oh, pass almost stolen, down low with it now. Tolley shot blocked away by Hackney.
Oh, that was a good looking shot.
Over to Clark. Here's McMurray. He'll shoot the three, shot way long. Hackney runs it down, gets it to Clark, back to McMurray in the corner. Estep. Estep takes it in the lane, leaves it off down low. Will Humphrey shot off.
41-24, excuse me.
Yeah,
Don't get too much.
Don't get too far ahead.
Yes.
Leeson has it, gets it over. Here's the three-point field goal, up and good by Aaron Willie.
41-27.
His first point. So South within 14. Gate City has it. That's Clark. Gets it over left side to Will Humphreys. Out on top, McMurray. Hit it left side to Clark. Oh. Tried to get it down low to Will Humphreys. And
A little too hard.
it'll go out of bounds. Josh Kilgore into the lineup for Jamie Hackney for Gate City. Here comes Luke Humphreys in for somebody. So here's the pass inbounds to Conaway. Conaway has it across the timeline. Now left side, picks up his dribble. Needs help. That is Conkin. Gets it over right side. Leeson, he'll launch the shot, no good. Rebound fought for. Luke Humphreys has it. Humphreys gets it over to McMurray. McMurray drives all the way down. Shot up, won't go.
Just rolled right around the rim.
Halldren gets it quickly on the outlet pass is Leeson. Leeson back to Conaway. Conaway drives in, leaves it off over here to Willie. Can't shoot. Ball stolen away by Kilgore.
Stolen away again.
Re-stolen by Willie. Back in front court with it is Conkin. Only thing good about this is the clock's running. It's ugly.
Yes.
Conaway has it. Halldren spins, shoots, misses. Rebound, Luke Humphrey. Quickly ahead it is Clark. Throws it away, and Kilgore will be called for the foul. He fouls Conkin. And it'll be South basketball, 41-27. They trail 1:18 to go. Parks in for Clark for Gate City. Willie to throw it in, and he throws it away.
Oh, yes, he did. Ball back to the Blue Devils.
So Gate City will have it off the turnover. Into the lineup will be Kurt Phillips for the Rebels. Willie will check out. McMurray throws it in to Humphreys, to Parks. Parks circles back out front to Kilgore, back to McMurray. McMurray gets it, to Parks. Tyler right side, Josh Kilgore, 60 seconds to go third quarter. Josh drives down, and his shot no good, but he's fouled. Foul on the Rebels. 40, Haldren picks up his third. Kilgore shoots 2 for Gate City. Well, the rowdy crowd, it's awfully quiet in here now.
Yes, it is. Devils back out ahead by 15. Yeah, they've calmed down here in the third period.
Roberts back in for Conaway. Kilgore's second free throw, in out, no good.
42-27, Devils lead.
Roberts will bring it up for the Rebels. Right side, that's Leeson. Leeson gets it to Conklin, who drives down the lane, and they'll say he's fouled as he attempts the shot by 20, Tyler Parks. That'll be 3 on Tyler. Brad Conklin shooting 2, first good.
42-28.
Clark and Rogers in, Kilgore and Parks out. (42) 41-28, 41-29 the score. No, that's right, it's 42.
Yes.
It is 42-29, that's correct. Clark gets it over to Will Humphreys. Now Jesse McMurray. Jesse swing it back to Luke. Now to Nate. Gate City may hold it for the final shot. We'll see.
Under 30 seconds to play in the third period.
Will Humphreys with it. Gets it over to McMurray. Gate City will have the ball to start the fourth quarter too, I believe. Rogers has it. Gets it to Will Humphreys. Now to
10
Clark.
seconds.
Clark will take it. Into the lane. Leaves it off down low. Will Humphreys. And that'll be the end of the third quarter with the score. The Gate City Blue Devils 44. The Sullivan South Rebels 29.
All right, we're set to start the fourth period here. Devils have a lead, 45-29, and they will have the basketball.
That they will. Gate City outscored South 17-14 in the third quarter. Clark has it, gets it over to Luke Humphreys. Now with it, McMurray. Right side with it, Clark. Gate City won't be in any big hurry. McMurray has it over in the corner. He'll launch a 3-shot long, no good. Rebound, Haldren. Haldren gets it over to Conaway. Conaway has it. Now gets it along the baseline. Brad Conklin, foul called. Luke Humphreys picks up the foul. His fourth.
Oh, my.
Will be, there he comes.
Relieved.
Will in for Luke. Conaway to throw it in for the Rebels. Conaway lobs it in to